welcome to the 267th edition of the Shoolini TV News Bulletin. I am Alopa, here to share what has happened around this campus, from big achievements to the stories that are creating a buzz this week. Let us first dive into the highlights. Shoolini Summer Schools 2025 concludes with focus on innovation. Strategic tie-up with IIT Madras to boost academic innovation at Shoolini. Professor Atul Khosla appointed co-chair of Himachal's Education Task Force. Olympic Day celebrated at Shoolini with indoor sports tournament. Our lead story this week turns the lens towards a vibrant academic initiative at Shoolini University, the successful conclusion of the Shoolini Summer Schools 2025. Designed to foster innovation and hands-on learning, the program brought together bright young minds from an immersive academic experience. Let us hear more from our reporter Anushka on the ground.
The 2025th edition of Summer School Program of Shoolini University, marking the fourth successful year of the initiative, concluded earlier this week. The week-long residential program was attended by over 70 students from across the country and focused on experimental learning through academic and creative modules. Participants engaged in specialized lab-based modules across domains such as biotechnology, generative AI, and theatre. Participants engaged in specialized lab-based modules across the domains such as biotechnology, generative AI, and theatre. Each cohort followed a structured curriculum developed and delivery by faculty experts, with an emphasis on critical thinking, interdisciplinary collaboration, and research-led inquiry. The program also eased over 20 patent filings, a reflection of its applied learning approach. The summer schools were conceptualized 4 years ago as an opportunity to introduce school students to university-level academic environments. What begins as a pilot project has now matured into a national-level platform for early talent development. This year's success is attributed to collaborative efforts from academic leadership, operations, outreach, and technical teams. In the generative AI cohort, students were introduced to concepts such as machine learning, deep learning, and large language models. Subjects typically taught in undergraduate computing courses, the prominent level of superannuation and curiosity displayed by students reinforced the potential of early academic exposure in shaping future research pathways. With 4 active cohorts currently in place, the program continues to evolve. There is growing interest in introducing a 5th cohort focused on research writing, which would align closely with the Shoolini's long-term vision of becoming a globally recognized research-intensive institution. Back to you, Alopa.
Thank you, Anushka. Moving ahead, Shoolini University has entered a strategic partnership with IIT Madras, aiming to enhance the learning experience and academic offerings on campus. Abhijit brings us more on how this collaboration is set to drive innovation and open new opportunities for students.
In a significant academic development, Shoolini University has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with the Indian Institute of Technology Madras. This collaboration brings the IITM core chapters to Shoolini, opening new doors for students across disciplines. The partnership will offer students direct access to Swayam Nettal courses and diploma programs curated by IIT Madras, India's top-ranked engineering institute. These resources aim to build a stronger industry-oriented capability and align academic learning with global benchmarks. Through this collaboration, students at Shoolini can now enroll in certification and diploma programs from IITM without ever leaving the campus. These include a wide range of technology, businesses, and interdisciplinary subjects, all designed to nurture real-world future-ready skills. With IITM core chapters, the focus shifts to hybrid learning modules that combine theoretical excellence with practical application. This initiative is also expected to enhance career readiness by exposing students to national level content and evaluation standards. This MOU is a step towards integrating premier academic resources into everyday learning at Shoolini. As the global job market evolves, initiatives like this ensure that students are not just keeping pace but leading the way. Back to you, Alopa.
Thanks, Abhijit. There is another good news. Vice Chancellor Professor Atul Khosla has been appointed advisor and co-chair of a state task force set up to shape Himachal's vision for education and livelihoods. Jiya brings us more.
In a significant move for the future of education and livelihoods in Himachal Pradesh, Vice Chancellor of Shoolini University, Professor Atul Khosla, has been nominated by the Government of Himachal Pradesh as advisor and co-chair of a newly constituted high-powered task force. The group forms part of the state's visioning exercise aimed at transforming its education and skilling sectors. The task force has been entrusted with developing a strategic roadmap to guide immediate, medium-term, and long-term initiatives for educational reform and livelihood enhancement. Professor Khosla has welcomed questions from across the academic and public spheres, stating that he would be delighted to raise meaningful ideas during the deliberations to help shape a more dynamic and inclusive approach to education in the state. With the focus on innovation, inclusivity, and future-ready skills, the task force recommendations are expected to play a pivotal role in shaping Himachal's educational and economic future. Back to you, Alopa.
Thank you, Jiya. Coming up next, Shoolini University marks Olympic Day with a spirited indoor sports tournament, promoting fitness, teamwork, and the Olympic values across campus. Rajat has the details.
The Olympic Day was marked at Shoolini University with an indoor sports tournament featuring badminton and table tennis. The event was organized exclusively for students of Summer Patent School, focusing on Olympic values of participation, perseverance, and sportsmanship. Competitions were held in single, double, and mixed double categories. The matches saw active participation for students with a balanced mix of strategy and athleticism on display. The event was conducted under the guidance of Dean School Welfare Professor Nirand Gandotra and Assistant Professor Vikrant Chauhan. Faculty members supervised the matches and ensured adherence to standard rules and fair play. While the event was competitive in nature, the atmosphere remains encouraging and disciplined. Students welcome the opportunity to engage in sports and their academic schedules.
That is truly impressive. Thank you, Rajat. Now shifting gears to what is creating waves on Radio Shoolini, let us tune in with RJ Vanshika for all the latest.
Hi, hello, namaste. Hope you are doing well. I am Vanshika and brief you about the upcoming shows that you can enjoy on Radio Shoolini. Audio Brahman by RJ Vansh, Shoolini 101 by RJ Riya, Fake Matiyar by RJ Rajat. So don't forget to tune in Radio Shoolini, Awaaz Wadiyon Ki.
And with that, we wrap up this edition of the Shoolini TV News Bulletin. Thank you for being with us as we journey through the stories and achievements shaping life on this campus. We will see you again next Friday with more inspiring updates and new beginnings from Shoolini. Until then, remain engaged, stay informed and continue striving for excellence. Namaskar.